selling sauces in the restaurant. It's fabulous.
That's so good, man. What's up? It's Luis from America's Best Restaurants, and we travel the country coast to coast to find the places where you need to eat at on a weekly basis. And today we are in Napierville, Illinois, at an incredible restaurant, one of my favorites, Angeli's Restaurant. We're gonna talk to Tony, who's the owner. We're gonna see some incredible items like their chicken Jardiner, which I've never seen anywhere before, and a few other things that are gonna make your mouth water. I know you're hungry because you're watching this, so why don't you come with me? Let's go check it out. All right, everybody, so now we are inside Angeli's Restaurant. Full disclosure, I've been to this restaurant numerous times. I love the food here. Love this man right here. This is Tony. So Tony, we really, really appreciate the opportunity to be able to profile you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Now, Tony, so if you guys are watching in May of 2022, you guys have a big, big anniversary, right?
Absolutely, 25 years.
25 years. Obviously, you're doing something, right?
Yes, excellent
Right?
food consistency.
I love it. I love it. But I also know you met your wife at this restaurant, right?
I did, way back in 1986. I was a waiter here. My wife came in for a job. My girlfriend, of course, at the time. Or I took one look and I'm like, my God, I want to marry that girl. And we did. We were married in 88, came back, bought the place with two buddies in 1996. And I've undergone a couple of expansions since. That's a really cool story, real cool story.
I love it, man. That's
Thank you.
awesome. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
I mean, just the fact that you started now, were you originally from the restaurant industry, Tony?
Yes, I've been in the restaurant industry since I've been 16 years old,
Wow.
originally from Massachusetts, bounced back and forth a little bit to California, but been in the business, never got out. It's in my veins.
wow.
I love it. Love what I do.
I didn't know that you were from Massachusetts. I've known you for years. I had no idea. So I just learned
Yes,
something
sir.
new. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So how long has it been since you've been gone to Massachusetts?
Oh, got it. Arrived here in 1985,
Okay.
chasing a hockey dream and found the girl
Okay.
instead.
Huh. Chasing a hockey. Tell me a little bit. Now I got to know a little bit about that.
Well, I wanted to play professional hockey all my
Okay.
life, and somehow I ended up here in Illinois, in Napierville, and worked at this restaurant, came over for a job, and the rest is history.
Wow. That's really cool. And the fact that you met your wife and now you own the restaurant, so there's a lot of history here.
There is. It's a fun story.
That's phenomenal. And of course, folks, like I said, I've eaten here before, so I know the food is outstanding. You know what? Let's go front and center right now. This is a dish. I was telling everybody here that's in my crew that I've never seen this anywhere else. I've eaten it many times. Talk to me. What do we have?
Yes, this is delicious. My partner John created this dish. It is the chicken Jardiner. It's
Okay.
a breaded chicken breast. We lightly deep fry it and serve it over pasta in a white wine sauce with shaved Parmesan on top and homemade Jardiner on top. It's excellent.
Yeah, it is. And it's funny because Jardiner is a big thing here in the Chicagoland area. But when I was telling a couple of the other guys, Austin too, and I said, oh, it's got Jardiner. And he's like, what is Jardiner? So for the people watching, can you explain what Jardiner is?
It's a combination of various peppers and some olives and some carrots. And it is just fabulous over pasta. We make our own here.
Yeah, it's really
Fresh.
unique. I haven't seen Jardiner pretty much anywhere else. This is a very unique thing to the Chicagoland area.
You're right.
Yeah, and the fact that you combined it in this dish, it's really, really good. I've had this dish
Fabulous.
many times before. The only thing I'm not digging into it right now is because we have it nice and propped and everything so that Austin can get a cool shot of it. But I've had it many times. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Now, Tony, let me ask you a question. When you first bought the restaurant, and as you've been doing business over the years, what is the best piece of advice you've gotten?
Oh, piece of advice here. Huh? You know, don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. And that's what we did. You know, we've expanded twice here. We are blessed with a kitchen staff that has been with us for 25 years. 4 guys, 4 gentlemen, family, and they are like family to us as well. That's the key and the secret to our success is the consistency of the food, the service, the atmosphere here, the expansion that we did recently, which I say recently, it's been 8 years. The ambiance here in this bar is excellent. People love it. It's warm, friendly, comfortable. It's a great neighborhood restaurant.
Oh, it's absolutely, it's beautiful. And you have, like you mentioned, the expansion and everything. So originally when you started, this side did not exist.
No.
Right.
No.
Well,
we started with
right
a
now.
40-seat restaurant.
Wow.
And we just needed a place to hang our hats as a couple, 3 friends, and you know, it turned into a lot more than that. Now we're here 25 years, 2 expansions. It's really, like I said, it's a neat story, and the food is excellent.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm so proud of what we put together here over the past 25 years.
Absolutely. I mean, even the main dining room. So when you walk in, you have the beautiful hostess stand. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And then to the right, you have the main dining room. So you get a lot of couples, you get families. You have the hand-painted art on the walls. Talk to me about the art, because the art is so cool. It gives a lot of history of the restaurant.
It is. And when we summoned the artist, we wanted to have her create something that had depth, because the room was, you know, it's a little bit, it feels small. So we had her create the depth. But it's, you know, and she did an awesome job. B. Giordano. She's no longer with us, but she did a great job. And then we summoned somebody from the Napierville Art League to paint the murals in the back. Her name is Marilyn Dale. She is still around the area. She did a fantastic job. So yes, people do love that. All our children are on the wall in the back mural. So all the names are on the awnings of our children. That's cool. It's really a lot of thought went into the murals.
I love it, man. That's awesome. Now, when it comes to the recipes, Tony, where do the recipes come from?
Well, our chef he is just an unbelievable sauté chef, and he's creative, and some recipes have come from all of us. But you know, mainly he has a lot of the recipes. My partner John was a very, very creative as far as recipes goes as well. So it's been a combination of everybody. Our clam chowder here is second to none.
Oh yeah, I had some off camera. It was amazing.
People have been all over the world say it's the best they've ever had.
Well, I was here. One of my friends stopped by, and it was funny because he puts it between both of us, right, so we can share. So I take a spoonful. I'm like, man, this is really good. He takes a spoonful. He's like, wow, and then all of a sudden he grabs the plate like I'm not looking, right? And he moves it close to him and starts eating. I'm like, you must really like that, don't you? He's like, dude, this is the best that I've ever had. It was unbelievable. And he ate all of it. I had 1 spoonful. What are you gonna do? Hey, I'm trying to help him out. You know what I mean? So, speaking of recipes, talk to me. What do we got here?
Chicken piccata.
Okay.
Lemon butter caper white wine sauce. Our piccata sauce is one of our top selling sauces in the restaurant. It's fabulous.
That's so good, man. I haven't had it here. This is awesome.
Yes. Like it, Louise?
Perfect. Nicely, beautifully salted the way it should be. It's so good, man.
Thank you very much.
So good.
Thank you.
And it's so good. But I mean, I already knew. I've been here before. I've never had this one. But come on, I'm expecting great food. And of course, I know I'm going to get it, which is phenomenal. Now, when you expanded the restaurant from the dining room, did you do the expansion where you have that side room, that the little banquet room or the private room first before this?
Yes, our first expansion, the room that we're in right now, there's a dentist office. The first expansion, we went to the west and we put a new bar in, which allowed us to put a new dining room, new kitchen, new bathrooms. The second expansion came along about 8 years later when the dentist decided to retire.
Which was this side, right?
This side here, and we meshed everything together, which, you know, it was a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And plus, you have 2 completely different vibes. So you have kind of like the family side, couple side over there, and of course, people watching, the best table is it table 3, the one by the window, right? Table 3. So if you want the best table Make sure you call and request table 3. If you can't get it, hey, my bad, but what are you gonna do, right? Because that's the table.
Table 3 is nice. And requested quite often.
Okay, that's very good. So it's a completely different vibe from that side to the bar side. Not that it's different, but it's really, really nice.
Thank you.
Either way, either side which you go to, it doesn't really matter. But they have different vibes, and it's a totally different feel. You kind of feel like you're in 2 different restaurants, but not really, because the setup over there, you have the nice tablecloths, and it's kind of got this little old world feel, which is really nice. But then on this side, you have the more, I don't want to say more sophisticated. I don't, you know.
A little modern over here. A little modern. I'm an old school type of guy. Yeah. And I like the red and white check. I love that look.
Oh, I think it's awesome.
I always have, and I always will.
No, I love it.
But it is the best of both worlds. There are people that absolutely love this side and absolutely love that side. So.
That's awesome. That's great, man.
We love it. We love it.
All right, Tony. What do we got here?
That is Yaki Angelo. It's shaved Brussels sprouts, pine nuts.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's really, really good. Really good.
It's kind of like a naked gnocchi.
The white wine sauce, really good. Yeah. Yeah, we ran that as a special, and people were begging us to put it on the menu.
Really?
So it went on the menu.
Was it a while ago that you ran this special?
Yes. Yeah.
Really? And then it was so popular, people loved it?
Yep, people loved it.
Wow.
We have the Antipasto board here with the various meats and cheeses.
And that I didn't know you had.
Fontanella, Fontina, there's pepperdew peppers on there.
I had no idea.
Antipasto board here.
I had no idea you had this.
Yes, they do.
What is this, prosciutto?
Prosciutto.
Oh my God, cool.
We have our crab ravioli with the lobster cream sauce with pea pods and shrimp. One of the favorite dishes here at the restaurant, the homemade lobster cream sauce. And then we have our salmon salad here. We actually sell quite a bit of the salmon salad. It's a nice fillet, 9-ounce fillet, 8-ounce fillet of salmon grilled. And then we place that on baby spring lettuce with sliced pear, sliced apple, caramelized walnuts. Excellent.
What's your top seller here in the restaurant?
Well, this here,
that's what I figured.
Chicken Jardiner. We have the baked mustacholi, we have the lasagna, the staples, the eggplant. Right. Pasta and peas is another one that's excellent.
Huh. But I think, honestly, one of the most unique dishes is this one, because like I say, I've never seen it anywhere else, only here.
Our mussels are excellent, the white wine or red wine sauce, really good. And surprisingly, our fillets are awesome here. Awesome.
That's great.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, who built the bar? Did you build it? Did you have somebody build it? How does that work?
I did have somebody build it. My son-in-law general contracted the whole expansion here. Okay. However, it was designed by my ex-partners, John and Andy and myself. And we designed everything here.
Wow.
So yeah, the radiuses, all the mahogany bar. I mean, it is a beautiful bar. Yeah. The problem with our bar is we outgrow it every 8 years.
So look, anybody in the strip center, hey, Tony's looking to expand for like the 45th time or something like that, right?
One more time.
One more time. That's it.
One more time.
You sure?
Yeah. Yep. We stay busy outside the building also. We cater 50 to 60 weddings this summer outside the building.
Just this summer?
Every summer, at different venues in the area.
I was telling Austin when we walked in earlier that I said, because he's never been here before, and I said, hey, so he's got a walk-in cooler, the whole thing. And then he has a building behind this building where he has everything for catering. It's in a freaking building.
It's nice. It's really nice because it's well thought out. And then the equipment comes in, gets washed with a conveyor belt dishwashing machine, and sanitized and put right back out there. So it was well thought out. We had years to think about expansion. Yeah. How we were going to execute it.
Wow.
Excuse me.
Wow. No, you're totally fine. So you have the capability, of course, when people come and dine in, a beautiful dining service, of course, unbelievable food. Then on top of that, you have the private party room.
Yes.
You have the bar experience. You're already fully set up to do catering, which is phenomenal.
Yes.
So, I mean, you basically got everything, right?
Yeah, we grew it steadily over time. and expanded steadily over time. We're not open for lunch. We're not open on Mondays. We're open for dinner. And we will host events during the day if
Okay, so you can do
need
private
be.
events during the day.
Absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely.
that's cool. I didn't know you knew that, or that you did that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really great. I mean, this is just a really nice environment to be in, because you can tell they not only have you spent money here, right, but you actually care, because everything is beautiful. I even love the frosted windows
Thank
with
you.
the letter A on it.
Thank
You know what I
you.
mean? There's just small details that
You're right.
matter.
Yes.
That matter. Just even the shape of the bar is gorgeous. The color, it's just very nice, very well thought out, very well done.
Thank you.
And my favorite though is the dining room side. I just love it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like this little old world vibe that I find very endearing, and I absolutely love it. Now let me ask you this, Tony. When you're hungry, what is your main go-to here, man?
Well, my main go-to is the calamari and the red sauce, and I have the chef put some shrimp in there for me.
Surf and surf, right? That's what we're gonna call it, surf and surf.
Yeah, surf and surf. I like that.
I like it. That's awesome.
Yep.
That's really good. Now, desserts, because I don't have any desserts except this one. This is a classic, right?
No.
But desserts you brought out like 86 desserts for Austin to take photos and videos and everything. He's taking a photo and 6 more things come out and his eyes get real big. It's like, I'm shooting all of this? I'm like, yeah, let's go, let's do it. So, the dessert, is this your top seller?
It is. It's our homemade tiramisu. This is a recipe from Italy, and we serve it in a
Really?
martini glass. You don't see that too often.
No, you don't.
The accent's on the mascarpone cheese here.
Oh yeah, you know I'm going in. Now, where did I know it's from Italy, but who'd you get the recipe from?
Oh, that's a secret.
Okay, it's all good. You don't have to tell me. Come on, man.
That's good.
Now, why did you decide to make the tiramisu this way as opposed to the traditional way?
That's the way when I met Umberto,
Okay.
that's the way we did it.
Okay.
And he suggested that, and I thought, wow, it might take me a little while to get used to that, but it works. People love it.
Oh, it's a beautiful
Like
presentation.
I say, the accents on the mascarpone cheese there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a beautiful presentation. But you have a bunch of other desserts.
yes, we do. We have the
I
cannoli.
had, cannoli
Excellent.
right here, which we're going to talk about that in a second. But there was some ice cream cake with like a chocolate chip cookie underneath. I crushed that off camera. Austin put it in front of me. I'm like, you don't have to say nothing. I ate it. It was so good. Let me ask you this, Tony. Has there been something over the 25 years that you've introduced or you've changed in the menu?
Oh, let's see. I mean, we've introduced this over time.
Okay, so this was not originally?
No.
Oh, when did this come into play?
About 10 years ago.
Okay.
About 10 years.
Now,
Go ahead.
did this start as a special, or you just
Yes.
put it?
Yes,
did.
yes,
So
yes.
by popular demand, that's
Yes,
it. That was part of it.
absolutely, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
We have a salmon avocado entree also that we serve with a cauliflower mash that's phenomenal.
Wow.
That made it onto the menu.
Those are pretty unusual. I've never heard of that
Oh,
before.
that is phenomenal. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Absolutely.
That's very
It's fun.
cool.
It's fun. We have weekly specials that we run, and
Okay.
that allows the chef to get creative.
Right.
And we have about 4 entree specials, 2 appetizers, and they change every week to 2 weeks.
That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, that does help keep the chef creative, because, I mean, the
Absolutely.
last thing you want to have a chef do is cook the same thing all the time.
Absolutely.
They're creative people, so
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever get any requests to get any items that are off menu?
Off menu.
Like meaning you guys have a scratch kitchen,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Really, all the
Absolutely.
time?
Especially for catering. I mean, we'll cater sushi. We'll
What?
cater
Really?
Indian food. Whatever it takes to make the customer, client, guest happy. That's the name of the game in the
Wow.
restaurant business. And I was born to serve, and the people that work
I love
for
that.
me are born to serve, and we enjoy serving.
I love that, man.
And that is the true secret of
That's
our success.
amazing.
You have to love what you're doing.
I love it. I love it. I mean, I've been here many times before. I love this restaurant. It's a great restaurant for couples, for families. Hey, you want to come hang out at the bar? Come hang out at the bar. You know, everybody can come here. I love this restaurant. I mean, if you like this type of food, and I had no idea that you could cater anything.
Oh yeah,
That's
absolutely.
amazing. And then you're gonna do 60 weddings this summer alone?
Yes.
Forget about birthday parties, other events, whatever. I mean, how many events do you figure you would do in a year, including weddings, parties, things like that?
Oh God, probably 150, 200, maybe even 300. I mean, I was cooking hamburgers on the 4th floor of a high-rise yesterday in Chicago. 400 hamburgers. So you know, we can shift gears with the best of them.
Wow. Folks, you can't see this, but Austin's behind the camera, and his eyes got humongous right now because of what Tony just said. Wow, that's awesome. I mean, I love the fact that it was basically like destiny. Hey, you were trying to follow the path of being a hockey player, right? Or a hockey dream, like you said it. But then you ended up meeting your wife here, and then you own the restaurant, and your entire existence has revolved around the restaurant and making families happy and multiple generations and everything. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. And I love that last thing that you said, hey, I was born to serve. I mean,
true.
Put a pin on it and you're done, right?
That's true.
I love it, man.
I mean,
I
like I
absolutely
said,
love it.
It's a great story. My two partners and I went 25 years together here, and we built it. We bought the restaurant as a place to just hang out, and it turned into a whole lot more than that.
I love it, man.
Turned into a lifetime. So it really is a cool story.
I love it. Look, everybody, if you're looking for more restaurants like Angeli's, which you should, if you like restaurant content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you know whenever we drop a new episode. Now, Tony, how can people find out more information about your restaurant?
Well, they can visit us online at angeliscatering.com. Our phone number at the restaurant is 630-420-1370.
Love it. Love it. Look, you can also find a full listing for them on americasbestrestaurants.com. I'm going to tell you right now, this restaurant, 1000% certified legit. This is one of my favorites in the Chicagoland area. And look, I don't have a drink in hand right now, but I'm going to act like this is a drink. And this is to you to another 25 years.
Cheers. Thank you very much,
Cheers.
Luis.
And
Thank
then
you and the crew here
Oh,
today.
absolutely. And
Thank you.
look, we're going to sign off. We're going to see you guys on the next one.